Kia ora, in this extended interview, I'm speaking to current NRL Warrior player Bodene Thompson, who's going to be fighting Paul Gallen the 3rd of November. First of all, kia ora, bro.
Kia ora,
Why take the fight?
oh, why not? It was just one of those things, you know, the opportunity got presented to me and I just couldn't say no, pretty much, yeah.
Now, we know from past events, the Super 8 events and Fight for Life, what Paul Gallen brings to the ring, but I think a lot of people what they don't know is that you've actually had a fight, an amateur fight back in 2011.
Yeah, had one back in 2011 and, you know, it was only a short one, it was 3 2-minute rounds, so I was meant to fight another NRL player, but it didn't end up happening, so I ended up fighting another guy out of a Brisbane boxing gym, so yeah, it was a good night, and yeah, it's just something I enjoy doing outside of rugby.
Tell us how it all kind of came about. So Mark Cadell earlier mentioned that there was a text message that was sent to Warrior winger Manu Vatuve, and from that discussion, you're here today.
Yeah, Manu was doing a bit of training earlier in the year, and he just asked me, he didn't ask me actually, he just told me he was doing some training, so I said, just let me know if you want me to come, I'll do a couple of extra sessions, you know, during the week, because it's just, you know, a bit of an extra session just to keep fit during the year, and so I went around there a couple of times, and he just goes to me after, bro, you should do a fight, man, and I said, yeah, if anyone ever asks me, you know, I'm always keen to do it, but I'm not going to put myself out there and start, you know, throwing myself out there saying I want to fight everyone, so when someone did ask me, I just said yeah, and he asked me.
You're definitely going to be in good company. You've got Lolo Haimuli, who's a very experienced trainer. You've got Hemi Hill, who's going to be training with you. Monty Beetham's going to be training with you. Mark Hunt's going to be in because he's going to be fighting on UFC 193 in November. So you're around very, very talented fighters.
Yeah, that's a bonus. You know, that's awesome to be around. You know, some of New Zealand's best talent coming through, and obviously Hemi's sharp, and as you can see, I'm supporting Hemi here, and yeah, obviously it's just going to be an awesome experience and a good learning curve for me as well. Learning things off them and just picking up traits, and yeah, just obviously developing some boxing skills in the ring, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it.
And I guess the other interesting thing about this as well, that you're kind of in two minds, because you've been selected for the Kiwi Wider Training Squad. You're currently training with the Kiwis at the moment. The team's going to be named next month, I think, or the end of the month after the grand final.
Yep.
So how's that all going to kind of work out? If you're selected for the Kiwis, obviously you're not going to be here in New Zealand for the fight.
Yeah, well, we told the promoters at the start, and they were happy with it. That, you know, obviously first and foremost, my heart lies with the Kiwis, and I've always wanted to represent my country, and you know, the Kiwis and New Zealand Rugby League's always been my #1 priority, and they were fine with that. You know, if come October 4 I do get selected, well then obviously I'll be going over there and I won't be fighting, and I'm sure they have a backup fighter planned for Gallen. But you know, if I don't, well then obviously the fight's going to go ahead, and you know, exciting times. But yeah, the Kiwis thing's always, you know, the Kiwis come first in my heart, and it's funny because my brother-in-law, he's always getting into me about, no, just do the fight, because he loves loves watching me fight. So yeah.
I'm pretty confident you're actually going to make the Kiwi team, but I'll leave it up to Stephen Cooney to announce. But you know, for yourself, a lot of athletes, you know, they're always looking for challenges outside of their careers, you know, and you've played footy for a long time now. Is this one of those challenges that you can see yourself doing post your rugby league career?
Yeah, I don't know really. I don't think so, because I'm going to try and stay in rugby league as long as I can. I still love the game I did when I first got introduced to it when I was 17. So it's just the love that, you know, I can't look past. I love rugby league, and I always have and I always will. So, but also, you know, I have a little soft spot for boxing as well. So, you know, when that opportunity arises, I always take it, and you know, it's something I like doing outside of league. And yeah, when these kind of things come up, I always say yes.
Who was your biggest boxer? Obviously you're a big fan of boxing when you were growing up.
My older brother-in-law, you know, he always used to train, and I just used to watch him and love watching him. But I didn't have any like spectacular fighters, but one that springs to mind is Roy Jones Jr.
Well, we're wishing you all the best.
Kia ora, thank you.
Training and everything else. Kia ora.